I don't think it's loved by the players. If let's say loved by players, Onana will actually go up front and tell him off.
No, that one I can tell you. Onana was just trying to show off.
Yes.
He's just getting the vibe from the fans, and he got hype up. He just want to say, I just want to be in the fans' good books. I will also shout at Maguire.
He see your
that
comment,
one I think he's a
go
very
Instagram,
bad
The only time that I like Onana is that, but from there,
you shouldn't like Onana because of that.
No, why I say I like is because
the only time.
Why? Because he really made that mistake. But I have not once said that Onana is the first choice keeper that I would wanted United to have. I say that you keep on saying, give him time, 10 games, 5 games. Give Højlund too early to judge a player. It is how the mentality of the player itself. I don't see Onana is too
from
proud.
The body language maybe.
Onana is a very proud person, which I feel that he will fail very badly in long term in United. I don't think he will stay. To be honest, I felt he will leave maybe next season.
I think it's terbalik.
Okay.
At first, when we were saying about Onana, right, I say give him time because now after 19 games, even against Liverpool, if he never do 2 or 3 saves, right, we could have scored really.
Yeah, but that's the job of a goalkeeper.
But
the way he saved
I
is...
think when you sign players, right, you have to see his personality as well.
But that's the thing, because when they signed Højlund, he backed him up straight away. Until now, even 19 games never scored.
Yeah, but his attitude is there.
He wants the fire, right? That's why he likes Anthony. He likes
Onana also got fire. He go and score Maguire.
That is because Maguire did that mistake. It's right for a keeper because you need that commanding. But overall, I never say that I will back him up because he came in with a very huge reputation for him. I feel that he's not that keeper. I seen
not the right fit for United
because he's too arrogant. The way he treat the players, right? You just make one mistake. Neuer have made that mistake so many times. Let opposition score that goal, but that's Bayern Munich. They will score back, or they may have scored 3-4 goals and let in 1 goal. Is still okay. But United need that stable at the back, but he's not providing it.
But now he don't do much. Right? He just pump the ball.
That's the problem.
That's another problem.
That he don't even know where to pass.
Oh,
he don't even know where to pass. That's another issue that United is facing.
Okay, so you got a lot of small little issues like you do not know
maybe we change
who the captain is.
Change ATH. Change
ATH.
No, you change to who?
I don't
Potter.
know. I don't know, man.
Graham
Because
Potter.
all the problems, right? All the
leads to ETH.
It leads to the manager not giving a proper, not having proper tactics. Like the keeper cannot
I don't
pass
think
the ball.
It's just that I feel he didn't recruit the right players.
Actually, no. That's the thing. Even you don't recruit the right players. I say, example, Onana is not a good goalkeeper, right? There are certain basics like Raya. You buy Raya.
You loan Raya. He didn't buy Raya.
Okay, loan Raya. Ramsdale is still there, but why they have Raya is because he's a ball-playing keeper. Right? There are certain things that you want to utilize. He's not really a good shot stopper compared to Ramsdale, but he's a ball-playing keeper. That's the tactic they want to play out. So now when he buy Onana, because you want to play from the back, your defense is static. So what you should do is, you advise the defense and the keeper, when I get the ball, what are you supposed to do? Right now, after 19 games, if we still see the same way of playing, then that means he's not really enforcing the proper gameplay on the players.
It's quite tough though. There's no style.
There's too many.
There's no style. Correct.
There is too many. Maybe what if, and as I mentioned, I think WhatsApp I say, there's no service. There's nothing. Every week I see the same thing. Pass.
So are the players not following ETH instructions, or ETH have no instructions?
I don't know. It might be.
Tough.
To be honest,
balance. Play. balance. 50 depth play.
I don't know.
Default. You all put default. How?
6 inside penalty box.
I just felt that too many changes in the midfield. Keep on changing the partnership. Keep on changing this. Keep on changing that. The flow of play definitely will be disrupted. You keep on changing centre back partnership. Yes, it's always injury. But why the injury keep on coming towards the players.
Because Varane is injury prone.
No, you don't say Varane. The other players, Lindelof, also injury, but not as bad as. The thing is, then how? If you say that January you're not buying any players, I don't think so. They are always scouting like 5 centre back or couple of centre backs. That is somewhere that we need to buff it up because of the injuries. Left winger, I do not know. To be honest, bring up the youngsters as I mentioned. If let's say the senior players are not performing, they have too many things on their mind. The club is just playing. I just play for the sake of playing. Promote the youngsters. The youngsters play with passion. The last few games I see the youngsters are playing better than the seniors.
Other than Mainu, who's that? Who's other youngsters?
I don't know how to pronounce it. One is Gore, is it Gore, and one is Hannibal or Hannibal.
Hannibal is he's been playing as a sub.
Yeah, but he's playing sub.
Already.
Yeah, but he's not like permanently like Garnacho. Wow. You need to promote a certain senior and youth mix.
Is it because not good enough?
Who is our senior that is good enough right now? To be honest, I can tell you the whole United.
I think it's about also management also lah. EPH has to understand that he cannot just get rid of players, and players he bring in, you have to make it work. You get what I mean? He stuck with Rashford. He stuck with Sancho. You think it's easy to get somebody to buy Sancho, or buy Rashford? It's about money, right? So you're stuck with Sancho. You need to make it work. You have to just say, okay, you don't want to say sorry. How do we make it work? Because it's not easy. And Rashford, you have to, if let's say is the love life affecting him, you as a coach, you have to motivate and say, look, get your act together. You're a professional footballer. Find a way or do something. Let's do something together. Yep. Which I think ETH and his coaching staff may not be doing it right. Maybe they are too experienced with youngsters. They were from AX, right? That they cannot handle this kind of stars.
Too many.
Then I put across to you is maybe because ETH has been handling too many stuff.
Right. Yeah.
It can be that way that he cannot have proper time for the seniors, to get the proper things as a manager. As a training.
He needs to manage his coaching staff as well. Like look, Arsenal. I can say for the past few seasons, Arsenal has always been lousy at set pieces. They got in a set piece coach, and now they are scoring. You can ask Liverpool as well. Yeah, they are now scoring from set pieces. I'm happy with whenever there's a corner, right? There's at least 60% chance that Arsenal can score.
I mean, for a few seasons ago, we also did that. We got a throw-in coach. We got a set piece coach, and then our set pieces.
And we have a psychological coach as well. So that is a team headed by Arteta. So ETH maybe needs to get that because EPL is not easy.
Yeah, but the thing is, if let's say the board is not hiring, the board is not giving the green light to get this type of stuff. It's, as I mentioned, it's the structure.
It's tough now because Sir Jim Ratcliffe might
never
reduce the staff size.
To me now, right? I don't want to bother identifying problems in Man United.
There's too many.
Yes, everything is a problem now. Everything.
The thing is, yes, everything is a problem. But what I'm saying that the real problem is the Glazers doesn't have that proper football
experience,
knowledge.
Yeah,
the club will go eventually burn to ground. To be very honest, the stadium start to leak. That is something that as a fan we paying good money. Let's say I'm going to travel there, and suddenly the whole face get wet. Then the stadium have smell. If you want to blame everything hard. Why you don't blame Mourinho? Why you don't blame Ole? Ole has been in the club for so many years. Why you don't blame? It's always there is a blaming. You will come to the coach
blaming
itself.
Culture.
So why is the coach being blamed when the club itself don't have a proper channel to output stuff? You have Edu. You say that Arteta is like what 4 to 5 seasons already, right?
This is his 5th.
Starting your club
8-8-6 or is it 8-8-5?
Don't blame anybody but blame the owner. So still blame.
Yeah, like you guys have been blaming the owners is not pumping money.
What do you mean, you guys?
Liverpool.
Yeah, you did say that Liverpool is just the sales of the players. Then we can buy.
I never blame. I because we are not in deficit.
No. What I'm trying to say is
I'm saying there's a balance.
But the thing is, you did say that you didn't pump. The club didn't pump. The owners didn't pump in money to buy some players to actually increase the debt. It's the same. It's still blaming certain aspect of the owners itself. For me, is the owner, since Sir Alex have left, there's no proper football culture in the club. When you do not have a proper football culture staff knowledge, the club will run not like, you know, but in a very negative way.
Especially if they hire the wrong people with different agenda, greedy people.
Save money.
Then internally they destroy.
I forgot who's that guy who actually do all the transfer. He is not a football. He just want to save money for the club.
I just want to remind Arsenal fans about Pepe, right? Last time there was some deal, Pepe came in higher value than what he really is. And see what happened?
And I mean in the rough lah.
So some agents and some people in Arsenal
money.
that time
Yeah.
got some money.
I mean,
earned
the thing is, all clubs, they have certain problems lah. But I think the problems in United is too deep and too ingrained.
Yeah.
I think like he say lah, not just Ferguson. I think before Ferguson already a problem, because why? Ferguson has too much power in the club that the club cannot move forward if he never go off. So it started off with him choosing Moyes.
No, I think this is what is happening at Liverpool as well. Just to add, your owners are not doing the club any favors. By, like Coutinho, they use the money only when they sell Coutinho, then they get Van Dijk and Alisson.
Yep.
Right? The saving grace is Klopp. The owner is not doing your club any favors. It's just that happened that Klopp, with the resources, limited resources he has, he's doing well for the club, right? So it's actually the same lah. Like there's some problems in different aspects.
Similar in some aspects. The only thing is that our problems is not deep. It's not deep because we are not owing money. We are the owners make our books balance. They build all the training facilities and all that. They get all the good doctors in, except for maybe last couple of seasons where we have a lot of injury and there's no recovery. They also got good trainers and all that. So everything they have done as much as possible to assist Klopp, except spending. So that's the only one gripe for this guy, for Manchester United. The owners is a problem, the players is a problem, the manager now currently has a problem. He has to handle all the other problems.
You don't have enough time lah. You don't have enough hours.
And the worst problem is the fans.
And the best
because
part
the
is,
fans always turn on them when something bad happens.
Except for
To
him.
me, except for him, yes,
Except for
because
him.
he only back
that's
Højlund and don't back Onana only.
Then he back the club.
Yes, he back the club, right? Don't sack the manager, which is correct.
And he buy the jersey. Some people say don't buy, boycott.
Yes, correct. Correct.
So he support.
Boycott Starbucks all that.
That one different.
Okay, so political agenda. So
buy Starbucks.
Buy Starbucks. Never mind, it's okay.
one for one, right?
If Jim Ratcliffe take over the club and he doesn't identify the main problems properly, he may need to take, like what he said lah, he need time, but how long he need.